So, hello, everybody. I was happy weekend. Honestly, I have to tell you what just happened. We've this deal we've got is blinking amazing. And Andrew, our lovely producer director, is here in highlight with me over the weekend. I'm Stephanie, by the way. And we've got a heating engineer in. It's nothing to do with the heating engineer, but we're talking away to you. And Andrew didn't press the button, so we weren't there. So, but we are now. So, anyway, what we've got is Diane and some of the team walked around our new warehouse, and we're making space. Carl said to me the other day, he said, if you keep buying all this stuff, I mean, that wasn't the word he used, but I'm calling it stuff. I'm going to call it treasure. He said, you're going to need a lockup and a bigger warehouse. Shall I ring David? He's the builder. It's like, no, I promise I'll be good. I'm going to tell you stories today because he's not in, so I can get away with it. Right, let's take a look at this one because this is the first thing. So what we've done is we put extra things in Outlook. They're all on extra special prices. Some of them are limited as well, limited stocks. You're not going to get loads of stock updates and stuff like that because we're not that smart. But what we are going to do is we're going to share some ideas. And I've also got some finished samples to show you as well. Sorry, I can't believe that was such a good start. Right, so Basket of Blooms, first one in this collection. This is called Little Potting Shed. I nearly called it a popping shed. The potting shed. And what's really fabulous about this, first of all, the image on the outside is from the reflections. So reflections are downloadable printed sheets, and you then use the dies to cut out the different sizes. So you're actually, on this one, you've got 20 different dies, including the little tags, but these could be filled with animals, they could be filled with sweeties, they could be filled with flowers, but you've got all of the different sizes. And the largest one, we always try and make that so it could be a card shape. So that's the first one, Basket of Blooms. The next one is called Hers, and this has got 12 dies in it, so we're up to 32. Then, oh, and look at them. There they are. And these flowers, these are gorgeous because these aren't just for the hats. If you look at them, that lovely floral there would make a great frame around a card. Then the next one we've got is his. So his and hers, or them and theirs, whatever you want to call them. Lots of texture on the hat. Again, really good reflections. And again, you've got 12 dies. Then we're going to get to In View. Now, I can't believe this has ended up in the Outlook because it is just the most clever little die that you're going to use again and again. You're literally going to fill it with everything, stack it up because there's 6 different sizes, and you can see you get all of those included. Then, how many is that, Andrew? We're up to 50. Is that right? 30. 50 dies so far. You wait till I tell you the price. So then I've got 2 dies, which are the evergreen, and you can see they've got the outline and that beautiful floral. 52. Another 2 called Up the Temperature. Well, we don't need to do that at the moment. Half the world is literally frying in the sunshine. But this one, you can see, again, you've got those lovely dies. That little bird snips really well just there and there for you to have him as a separate little piece. Then I've got Billy and Bernie, and there are 4 dies in this collection. So you're actually getting the 2 birds and again the outlines. That's 58. Got another 4 dies here with the Gardener's Essentials. Love the fact that we've got the gloves, but we've also got the shears, the pruning shears, and the outlines. So that's another one. So we're at 62. Then we've got Get Snappy. Now there's 4 dies in this. So we're getting this in 2 different sizes. And that's really important for all of us because it means you can use the smaller one to extend off the main flower, and you've got an even bigger bud than you've got there. Forget-me-not florals, which is another 3 dies. again, outline, and then that larger one. So take this small one and put it over the top of the larger one. Take it here, extend it. So you're extending the flowers out. So as another one. And then finally, sweet treats. And this is our sweet pea. And this one, again, extra flowers so that you can extend the design and add all of those together. Right, it's 72 dies. Now, what would you be happy paying for that? In this show, I'm going to go quite quickly. It should be 103.49. 143, I beg your pardon. Look, let's not even beat about the bush. How about club members? 39.50. That's saving £104 and 39 pence. It's crazy, crazy prices. But this one is limited stock. But I need to share with you some inspiration, because this is for those of you that have already got them as well. Because just a reminder of some of the things that we can do. Right, this has been made into a little easel card. So you can see you've got that easel base there that will make it stand up. It then means that you've been able, and lovely Jane Witherspoon did this one for us, you've got the seed labels at the back, but look at all these elements that you can bring in. That are, some are from this collection, some from previous collections, but it actually brings the whole story together. And then this is one I really love to share, because what you're getting here is you've got that wall, and then you've got the trilby, you've got the shears, you've got the thermometer, and then we've got our little bird at the front. So we've got lots of elements in this one card. That is brilliant for Father's Day, or actually a birthday card. Now, club members, that works out at 55 pence a die. It's Dad's birthday coming up. I wonder if one of these would work. Maybe I might put that one to one side. Okay, so for those of you that want to get this, you know how to order from us, just on highlightcrafts.com. And it's in the outlet section. It's not in the main section. This is just crazy, crazy pricing. So in the outlet section. Right, next up, should we take a look at the images first? So, yeah, so this is what you're getting, Wandering Wilderness. Look at these florals. They are just absolutely exquisite. Whether you use it as a wreath and an aperture, whether you build it up and you put all the background elements to it, and that is just the start of the story. Because imagine this one and then putting our Fardo underneath here. So you can take any flowers, and this collection is going to work with it. So Vardo is our caravan. You've got all of the different sizes here. You could be putting them in the background. You could have this one where these are actually right in the background here, but it's a really, really useful collection. And you're getting 8 dies. The next one that we've got for you, well, this one is our hedge trimmings. Now, this is really, really clever, because this is the one that allows us to cut into the background and just layer up the background to get dimension. You're getting 5 dies there. So already we're at 13 just in those. I'm going to give you a top tip. Ruthless and Rocket are for 2 little goats, billy goats, and they've got the outline dies with them. We have got a collection coming up in the not too distant future that these, excuse me, I wanted to, well, I was thinking I was going to save them, and I was going to actually put these on that show, but you wouldn't have got the best price you could get. So by putting them in the outlet, it is very limited stock. You've got the chance to get these. You've got the little bath that you've got there. So there's 4 dies there. There's a little bath. So these could be jumping in and out of the bath. Our horse, again, you're going to need this in the new collection that's coming up, because it lends itself to all of these perfectly. This one's called Archer, and you've got him and his outline die. He could be drinking out of the bath. The bath could be used for our wash day, and out to dry is our washing. He's not the only horse because he's actually joined by Tinker. And to give you an idea of the size, and let me put those two together because it does make a difference when you see them and both of them are together. Then the next one that I've got for you is Grubs Up. And I love this because this is such a useful dye. Because again, could be filled with flowers. That could be a hanging basket rather than actually a cooking stove. And you've got 3 dyes there. And then finally, you've got Nature's Tuck-ins. And these are just clever because if I take you back to this one, any flowers you could use, but that ivy, those leaves, the lupins, the grass, all of it, absolutely exquisite. And you can see now why that dye is so useful. So all of this, there are 31 dyes in total. And for club members, it's £31.41. Now, you are saving £98.49, I beg your pardon. But look at the size of these dyes. Look at them. They're huge. They're great. And they're so affordable. So this is brand new to the outlet. I don't think it'll last very long because I know how many there are. So please don't wait for that one. Make sure you get it while we've got it, okay? Right. Now, this one is quite exciting because you don't expect to see Quirky Bird here on sale like this. Now, Mel, if you're watching, I promise next time we'll ask, but we haven't done. So this is our Fearless Fairy. And I super love this. Oh, this is so affordable for you. And don't forget, guys, you can pay in 3 or use, that's with either PayPal or ClearPay. So check those out. But I'm going to just lay these out for you. So you've got your clockwork cogs, light in the way. You've got nested cogs. You've got the Fearless Fairy. And then you've got the Regal Raven. Now, I'm going to flip all of these so that you can see here what you're getting and how much metal is in this little lot, because the number of die cuts is too many to count. And I do need to share with you, this is the most ridiculously crazy price. But if you're loving your steampunk, look at what you can do with it. And we're not just talking cards, we're talking pictures. Now, these are pieces that you are going to see at the Academy because we're going to be doing steampunk classes. But look at the detail. Look at maybe using embossing powders actually on the cogs, cutting them multiple times, making them using cadence to make them look like they're rusted and old, using our gilding flakes, colouring in our beautiful fairies, or using our charisma. Ready for the price? Yeah. £24.75. £24.75. Get that in, just get that number in your head. And you're also going to get the paper pad. It's an A5 paper pad, and it's got all of the backgrounds on it that you could need to go with it. So club saving for club members is £29.66. It's making this affordable. It's bringing them down to a price point that absolutely you want to get hold of. Okay, so we're going to stick with Quirky Bird because once you become a collector, you are going to want the next one. And this is called the Loving Collection. And oh my gosh. Wow. And the price is even... Is this price right? Andrew, can you just check this price for me? Oh, no, Diane's not here. We can't check. Oh, great. We can't check, so we got to get it at this price. Okay, so you're going to get... I'm just going to tell you. You're going to get all 4 of those for £17.50. And the paper pad Look at them. You've got the fairy, you've got bleeding hearts, you've got branch of hanging hearts, the butterflies. You're getting all of this. Look at this. And because these are swifted, you're not going to lose any of these little elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19 butterflies. How many are on this? Oh, why don't they count them for us? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I mean, crazy. And £17.50. And it's what you can make. It's these beautiful tins. And I know we've got the tins on the website. So please don't miss out. And you can mix and match website and outlet, and mix and match brands and dyes and all the other different effects. I mean, these are just beautiful. So please don't miss out. Price is in. This one is when it has gone, it's gone. £15.75. £15.75. Oh my gosh, are we super busy? Our warehouse is going to be packing their little socks off on Monday, but that's a good thing because it makes way for all this lovely new product we've got coming in. Now, the last of my Quirky Bird collections today is the Fairy Godmother. And you know, she's one of my favourites because you know why I love her? Because she looks a little bit sassy. I love her blue hair. She's a rather rounded lady, so I relate to her totally. And look at all these different pieces. So she can be with or without feathers or wings even. And we can also have her tiny. And I love the fact that you've got so much choice. Then you've got the Regal Carriage. Now, this one, again, is a really clever little die. It comes with 3 other elements. So you've got 3 sizes in here, the large, the medium, and the small. And imagine this one just cut out, maybe in black cardstock and having it in silhouette at the background. That looks stunning. There are those first 2. The next one has got, and this is one of my favourites, look at all these little stars. Now, because of the way they're swifted, they're not going to, it's not going to give you one piece that looks like that flourish. It's going to cut out each of these individual little stars, and it's going to then leave them as apertures in your cardstock. And then look at, you've got little roses and rose buds. You've got the ivy. It comes round in corners. You could cut 2 pieces and join them here. You've got all of these different elements, and that is also included with all of those coloured for you. And, okay, 49 die cuts. I think this is when we started putting it on the packaging and we fed up accounting. And then here, you've got 3 die cuts in our Wistful Palace. And I love this one. Mel did some great projects where she cut into them. She cut out those and she literally made giant castles by adding them all up together. And these are fabulous for doing decoupage with. So we've got, so far, 49. That's 52, 55, 61. And then another 4, 65 die cuts. And isn't this beautiful? And you're going to get the paper pad with it as well. So, of course, they look stunning. Look at what you can do with them. Now, the way that the tins are done. So this is one of our Quirky Bird tins. And it's layered so that our characters all are on dimensional. They're all put on another layer of cardstock. They're put on using acetate or using our glue gel or using foam on a roll and then layered up into that dimension. And if I show you this one, it's even more delightful. And you can see how that flourish of stars just comes up the top and across the back and here. I mean, I'm just thinking you're going to use that on all your Christmas cards. And then we've got these layers, and if you open it up, you can get extra dimensions. So the carriageway opens. Here, this is a clever thing. So this carriageway has literally been tucked behind the frame and the excess trimmed off. And then one of those castles used multiple times to make it bigger and add more dimension to it. Now, all of this should be £53.93. But, club members, £24.27. That's actually over £30 saving. Don't we just love Outlet? If you're somebody who's working to a budget, this is so affordable for you to be able to build your collections. Perhaps you've already bought one or two of the Quirky Birds, but you'd love to have more of them. Now you can add to them. I can tell you, when this stock is gone, it's gone. There will be no more. And this one is new to Outlet. Now, if you are watching us late, I'm not going to promise you everything's still available. But if you're watching, whatever time you're watching us, jump on the website, highlightcrafts.com, go into the Outlet, have a look for it. This one's called the Fairy Godmother collection. And if it's there, pop it in your baskets and get it while we've got it. Now, I'm just going to put this to one side. While I'm doing this, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what's been going on at Highlight Crafts the last few weeks. And it's been super, super crazy. And this is just half. And I'm going quite fast so that you're not sitting here just listening to me going on and on, rambling on about stuff. But I do quite kind of like this. So... And Andrew said he didn't come all the way here on a Sunday to speak through stuff. I only live 2 minutes away. Well, no, actually, I live about 4 minutes by car, and walking, if it's car walking, 7 or 10 minutes, because he takes a little shortcut. So the car has to go round, he can cut across. If it's me walking, hour and a half. And that's not just because it's a steep hill, it's because I keep stopping. There's a lovely brick wall on the way that's full of ivy. I have a little look, see if I can see anything in the brick wall. Once when I was a child, I found a little bit of honeycomb that a wasp had actually had, or bee or wasp had made in the wall, and then they'd abandoned it. And I found this little piece and I treasured it for ages, kept it in a matchbox. So I keep looking and see if I can find any more. Right, A Robin's Journey. This brings to you all of the different designs that you can see on here. So you've also got textured papers. It's a massive collection. It contains toppers, backing papers, textured coloured card. They all work together for the projects. And you've got 2 Red Robins die set designs that are actually on here. So it isn't the dies, it's all the designs to go with it. But the dies are going on the Outlet as well. So check the Outlet for those. And they're all really good prices too. But this one, let's just tell you where we are. The price is $13.49, down from $34.99. Amazing value for money. Don't want you to miss out on it. Please, everybody, remember their Outlet prices. So when it's gone, it has gone. Whoa. Right. I'm going to put some things back on my trolley because it is getting a little bit busy on here. Oh, no, that's my dad's birthday card. I hope he's not watching. Right, so Andrew said to me when we were prepping, he said, the prices on some of this stuff. He said, in fact, they're all good, but some of them are like crazy good. And he said, then the way Diane's done it, she hasn't done them all at the front, or you got to wait till the end. She spread them out. So how exciting is that? Let me put my Quirky Birds back. Now, And for non-club members, we've got 2 collections left that've got over £100 saving. Now, I just don't know why you wouldn't be a member of Highlight Club, because it's free to join and you collect points. You get 10% off everything. So straight away, the minute you buy from us, you're going to start to collect your points. And points mean that you can use them on classes, you can use them, you actually change it into cash off your product. That's how it works. Right, is this all one? No. Right. Oh, hang on a minute. You're not just getting that, you're getting this. Oh, so this and this go together. So I've got here this card. Wow. Okay, how much would you pay for all of these? This is our Ivy pages. So a full page to be able to do a background with or make a book. Lots of little tags, apertures, different shapes. An Ivy page, an extra Ivy page. All these little tears in it. I love these. These are cute, aren't they? All the Ivy elements of it. You've got 20 dies. There's what it looks like, a full thing. So this is going to be for notebooks. It's going to be for doing rolling scrolls. It's going to be for doing vintage pages. It's going to be doing for storybook designs. All of this, what would we pay for that full set of fundamental dies? I'd say normally it'd be about 44. Oh, okay. So Andrew's telling me it would be $24.99 normally. Well, that was a good price. Right. I'm going to say if it's $19.99, it's a deal. It's an absolute steal. $13.49. $13.49 for club members. I'm being told that this is new to the outlet and it goes with that USB. So all of those backing papers that you saw, you're going to have to be quick, because if you want to get the USB and this, please don't hang about. Just do it, because that one's not going to last. Right. Now, the next set that I've got is called Early Blooms. And this one, right. Oh my God, I love it when we do this. Do you know why I love it so much? Because I'm a crafter. So I want the deals that you're going to get. And so stamps and dies. So Benji fits in here. Let's look at this. Look at how he's going to fit. So you've got stamps and dies together. Now, stamp set, normally going to be £15 to £19. Dies like that, 22, 24, 26, 28. Okay, together, what should we pay? Let's see what we can get this down to. I'm going to say a good price would be 20, anything around £20. I'll take that extra £5 off. $14.39 for both of those. That one is just fab. $14.39. Right, this one, I've got to say, is new to the outlet. When something goes new in the outlet, it goes crazy. There's a 47% saving on that. That one, I tell you what, I don't think that'll be there Monday morning. Right, the next one is this. It's called First Flight. And now I'd go the same with this one, because this is one of my favorite sets of dies. So you've got the hollyhocks, you've got our little robin, we've got the robin's eggs, we've got the nest, we've got the barbed wire, we've got the ivy leaf, and we've got the boot. You're getting all the dies to go with all of those. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking anything around £25 and I'd be happy with this, because it is just such a gorgeous collection. And you've got all of that, but actually no, why don't we do it at the same price? $14.39. That is the price to go for. Gosh, I just think that is a steal. And I'm just going to put that one down and then see what I've got next. Oh, I'll tell you what. I'm just going to show you a few. I'll show you. Well, I'm going to show you these because these come off the USB and go with that first set of frames. So, you know the one where I said to you, you've just got to do this and you're going to have to be quick. This one, okay? This is the kind of thing you're going to be able to create. Yeah, you've got to be quick, haven't you? I love this with the ivy around the outside. Well, of course I would. I designed it. Anyway, let's go. Let's move those out the way and see where we go next. So this is like my little magic cupboard. I've got a little cupboard and I'm going to go in here. And this is another one that I was like, oh, Diane, I'm not sure about putting that one in the outlet because I've got a show coming up that it would do really, really well. And, oh, but I can't sell it as low as you can. Okay, right, go on, do it. And some of these I know about and some of them I don't. So this is one I know about, but I didn't know what the price was. Right, so it was $49.99. And you're gonna guess what this is gonna be. Okay, so 11 dies for our dovecot. That is just fabulous. Then we've got True Myrtle, and you're getting 3 dies there. You always get a flower and something else. We've got Birds of a Feather, and you've got those in 2 sizes. And we're up to 11, 16, 17, 18, 19 dies. But these, you could actually make them into doves and cut them as white. So you could do all of this in white for a wedding. Then you've got a bundle of branches. Now it's only 1 die, but you're getting 3 die cuts on it. And then we've got our rain lilies, and there's 3 there. Okay, so this was $49 originally. And I mean, God, that was a good deal then. Look at how beautiful that is. It's absolutely stunning. And I want to just share with you this one because this is just beautiful. And the reason I want to share this is the brick is one of the background papers, but look at how it's been lifted up. It's on foam. So this part of the frame is on foam. So you can see there, look. And then dimension, then it means that the birdhouse, the dovecot, can come forward. But this, across these 2, uses 2 different sizes of dovecot. And I think a good price for this would probably be $27.99. $13.49. When I just read £35 and I thought, no, 35. I know I want it cheaper than that. 27. That's a saving. Oh my gosh! Wow. No, another really, really, really busy, and this one isn't going to last very long, guys. That'll be gone. That's a 70% saving, and that's non-club members. Do you know when you go in a shop and you see an aisle and it says saving 20%? Sometimes we walk past. You see 30%. I always go and have a look. See 40%. I actually speed up a bit. If it says 50%, I go that way before I go that way. And if it says 70%, I spend ages in there because I'm determined to buy something because I want a deal. Okay, so I think Diana saved some of the best deals till now. So are we paying people to buy these? Because this is crazy. This is only the second time we've done these shows? It's a proper second time we've ever done this. I can't believe how, look at this. You get that and 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 that. And it's a massive set. So we've got potted, which is all of our little tables. Now, so think of all the things that we could be putting on top of here. So this is, and then you've got all of the elements to go on top of it. So you've got that one. I don't know whether I'm going to fit these all in. Don't think of these as just flasks. That's a vase to put your flowers in. These are all vases. It's all about upcycling. Cut it out of acetate and make it into a glass vase. Then we've got our string, which I, again, have this so that you trim the lid off so you can have the animals tucked in playing. I love the little pinks. Oh, the poppies. It's perfect for this time of year, coming into the end of, towards the middle of the summer. Then we've got our robins. Then we've got our on the go. My little grandson has just had his first scout camp, and they did get, did literally get rained off. But wouldn't that have been a lovely card to send? And then this one, because I've got, we've got loads of people in the family that are green-fingered. Ray of Light, just a nice, I mean, just with a quirky sentiment. And the robin, him, Bloom, all in flight. And these, and the vases, and the tables. Right, okay, I'm not even going to look myself. I'm going to wait till you tell me. But what I will show you is some of these designs. So you've got here all of those elements. Oh, look at that one. How cute is that? The little hedgehog there with the poppies and the corn, the cotton twine and the light shining on him. Super cute. Okay. Okay, so it was 157.88. Well, I'm not surprised because it's a lot of dies in here. I'm looking at a lot. I'm going to go, because of all the other deals that we've been doing, I'm going to say about £50, £100 off. 125 off. I'll take that. 29.59 for all those dies. Okay, if you've got a shop, you couldn't buy these trade at this price. And if you do PayPal Pay in 3, it's less than a tenner for all this. Okay, I am gonna say to you, those of you, is it limited how many people can buy, Andrew? So up to how much stock we've got left. Okay, well, I'm going to say to you that this is just the best deal going, because if you have got, or you do resell your craft stash, what a great way of making a little bit of money on it, and we don't mind. Okay, so I'm going to put this one back because this is super good. Okay, now we've only got 2 more collections for you, and that is it. So if you have already made your mind up, that's great. If you haven't, it's make your mind up time. And this next collection, it was 119.99. I'm just going to show you these because these were from a previous collection. I think I got my samples mixed up. From, look at this, like similar to billy goats. These were from Wandering Wilderness. So I want to be able to share those with you because they are super, super cute. Okay, right. Now, I'm not even looking at my little post-it notes because there's so much saving in these. It's called Wherever the Wind Goes, and we called it Wherever the Wind Blows, Wherever the Wind has gone. I mean, we just didn't ever get the title right. But this is what I love. Look at those massive dies. So look at how many barns, how many windmills, and how big those flowers are. This is a really clever collection. So I'm just push those out the way, because besides getting all of that, you're going to get into the barn, which is the barn door. You're going to get in gear, which are all the cogs, nested cogs, I might just say. You're going to get forgotten thistles in 2 sizes, building foundations in lots of sizes, Ranger, if you're a horse fan, absolute, a must. And you've got him with the outline die. By the pound, lots of sizes, and also hung up there. So all of this, now what would I pay for this? I want a real deal. So if that die, it was £119.99. So I'm going to say if that die was £4, that would be, I'm not going to use that as much. So I'm only going to pay £2 for that. So £6. This one I'm going to use a lot. So I pay a £5 for that. And so that's 5, 9, 10, 11. I'd use that one a lot as well. So I'd probably pay a £5 for that. So 16. I'd definitely use the cogs. In fact, if I paid £5 for all, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'd pay £50 for this. Yeah, better than half price. I'd pay 50 quid. Yep, I'd be happy with that. Actually, if you're in the club, $35.99. Okay, this is another one that when it's gone, it's gone. Now, hang on a minute. Is that right? That saving is actually includes an extra £5 off until the 6th of August. So you've got to get this one quickly. This one, I've got a little note. Diane said to me, that saving, that $35.99, actually, it should be $39.99, but we're actually going to give you an extra £5 off. So you got $35.99. Wow, I'll take it. I would have paid 50 quid for that happily. Right, oh, we've only got one more. I like doing this because I like deals. It's quite a big saving. Okay, Bumblebee barn. And it's a while since we saw Bumblebee barn. We did restock it. I do love the way the tractor works on this one. And Tractor Tom is such a useful die, that one. And the apples, we're going to be using those again over the next... Oh, I wish I could tell you about a couple of the collections we've got coming. Because you're going to look at those apples and go, I wish I'd got those. And actually, if you come to the Highlight Festival, if you have not got festival tickets... I've got to say, they are selling out really, really quickly. Now, they are selling out quickly. This is another big one. Look at that. And we have now got days that are sold out, but we still have spaces. It's literally £40. Imagine if all you did was card making. It's, well, it's not just card making, though. It's a little bit of everything. £40. You don't have to bring anything with you. Nothing. We provide everything. All the tools, all the equipment. We've got new sewing machines that are being delivered at the beginning of this week. We've got the scan and cut machines. The scan and cut's not included in this festival, but it will be in the next one. We've got computers, laptops are being delivered. David's been painting. We've been... Oh, yeah. I just remembered. Carl told me that when we built the offices and we fitted them out, of course, it's the first time we've ever done that. And it was a huge project and it was a life dream. And he said to me, I want you to think about, this is a budget, I want you to think carefully about what you buy, but I want you to buy good quality because it's got to last. This is the here forever. So I'm like, right, okay. So he said, so don't go buying something that, you know, you've seen on a car boot sale or whatever. Not that there's anything wrong with any of that, but it's got to, it's got to look corporate. Well, not corporate, but it's got to look loved and professional, and it's got to last. I'm like, fine. So when it came to festival, I said, what about budget for festival? He said, well, I don't mind what you do in here. He said, because this is where your creativity can just run wild. So if you want to get something out of a skip and upcycle it, he said, I really don't mind. Well, somehow I found this auction website. Now, it's not eBay, it's one for businesses. So everything's it comes in bulk. I've just about worked out how to read it, but at the same time, I've also retired from auction bidding. Now, because those of you that know me, the house I live in, I bought at an auction. I didn't have it valued or surveyed or anything else. I saw it online on a Saturday, and the auction was the following Wednesday, and I bought it. And, and then the Building Society said it was uninhabitable. I was like, it can't be. I've just paid good money for this. And it had broken windows and all sorts. And yeah, do you know when something is all made up and the photograph looks pretty? It doesn't look the same when it's all dismantled and on a pallet. And the pallet. And I read the description wrong for the racking for the shop, because we've got a shop for people coming to the academy. I thought it was 3 meters wide. It's 3 meters tall. You can't even, there's no way you're going to get up there. We're going to need ladders. Anyway, I'm back on auction sites. This time I'm selling. So I've got some great deals if anybody's wanting anything. Check them out. Right, Bumblebee Barn. So Bumblebee Barn, lots of sizes. Now this is already on outlet, but there's a bigger deal for you. This is one of my favourite dyes ever. It's so quirky. Whoever thought you'd need a drain pipe, but you absolutely do. So it was £143 and a few pence. Then, and this is before we properly started doing our nested image dyes, but we do them all the time now. I just love these. Look at that little robin ruffled. He's gorgeous, isn't he? He's just all fluffy. And then you've got frayed. Use that to tie up all your flowers, because you've got different pieces of it. The feathers have got to go in every birdhouse, bird's nest, amongst the branches, or just on the floor. Or just maybe what you do is you cut these out of white card or vellum, and you just put a simple sentiment that says thinking of you. I always think of people that I've lost or I'm missing when I see a white feather. And then we've got Bumblebee Shelter. So all of this little lot was in the outlet, and it was on a good price. And that price was at, I'm going to say it was $44.99. But Diana's done a deal because we're having an outlet show. She's done a deal. She's taken an extra £10 off. £10. That means it's £30.51. This is one for you. If you have a class, if you're building up your collections, if you couldn't afford it, if you're getting started, if you're working to a budget, if you missed some of the earlier shows, if you've never visited Outlet before, wow, what a opportunity to save. Now, if you are watching this during the week and you go to the outlet, some of this may already have sold out. So that's the thing. I know this is a big job. Do you think we could add up how much all the savings are if everybody bought everything? For club, if we just do the club. Right, so Andrew just said, you waffle on for a few minutes while I work it out. I'm going to tell you something. A few nights ago, my sister and I went out with my dad and Carol, his partner, and we did it. Dad's birthday's coming up. He's 84. We've only got one dad. It's just, we're his girls. So we went to see, and those of you that are Doncaster will appreciate the irony of this. We went to see Dolly Parton and Kenny. And I want to call him Kenny Everett, but that's not his name. His name's Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers. So we went to see them. They were actually really good. But I tell you what, Dolly Parton had got nothing on David. He was an amazing Dolly Parton at Doncaster. He was absolutely brilliant. Anyway, we came out. So my sister was going home to go to near Newark. I was coming home and needed to bring Dad and Carol. So what we decided to do was, Carl said, I'll come and fetch you. I said, no, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll Uber home. Well, IT. So just so that those of you that ever question whether I'm IT trained, and after 3 cancelled Ubers and not being able to pay for any of them, loading 3 different cards onto my phone, I gave up and called. I didn't dare call Carl. I called a taxi. Luckily, Dad paid. Honestly, I am properly no good at IT. So, yeah, we had a lovely, we even watched the band leave because we were there that long waiting for these Ubers. I got home and said to Carl, please check our bank account, make sure I've not paid for a load of Ubers. Because every time one timed out, I had to book another one. But I couldn't get through to the end booking thing. So I still haven't worked it out. In future, I'm either going on the bus or I'm driving. That's my thing. See, I don't go out at night. That's what happens. They let me out and it all goes wrong. Andrew, have we worked out what the saving would be? Go on, shall we tell everybody? Right, let me do this. Wow. £665.69. If you bought everything, that's how much you would save. I love it when you get a saving. I tell my husband how much I've saved, not how much I've spent. I'm not suggesting for one moment that's what you do. I'm just telling you what I do. I hope we've given you the inspiration to buy a bargain. Check out the outlet. There's always new stuff going on there. It's Diane's favourite place. It's all of our favourite places to shop. Watch out for our new releases because we've got a huge amount of new product coming. We're clearing space in the warehouse, lots of stuff, not just 2 Red Robins. Come to festival, come and see us, come and see what we're about and what the future holds. And please, at Andrew's request, will you subscribe to our YouTube channel? Do I need to do puppy dog eyes, Andrew? Would it work? Yeah, so it's going to be... when you get here and you come to festival, we're going to hope we can persuade you to subscribe. There's lots and lots of fab stuff on there, lots of free education. That's what it's all about. And thank you, everyone. I hope you have a lovely Sunday. It's been a super pleasure. And until the next time, we really don't do this very often. I think this is only the 2nd time ever. So I think we might be seeing you again. Okay, right, the camera's winking at me. I think that's time to go. I'll see you all soon. I'm off to get, is it 1 o'clock yet? Almost. See you soon.
If you want to see more from Highlight Crafts, make sure you click the like button. Subscribe by clicking the subscribe button below and click the bell icon to receive notifications of all of our future content. You can also click here to see our latest video or click here to see more videos like this one.